Hello YouTube, just to get this video rolling, this will be my unboxing, if you will, of the Ouya. This is an early birthday present from my mom. Got it one day early, that was nice. So I'm gonna crack this bad boy open and let's see what we got. So right out the box we get this cool little sign. It says, "And so begins." There we go. And so begins the revolution. So that's a good start. So here we have the Ouya. It's a nice little system. It's tiny, lightweight. I like the feel of it. To be honest, it looks pretty good. And now we have the controller. Now, I heard the controller's a bit of a mixed bag. From what everybody tells me, the problem with it is not so much the controller itself, like as far as buttons go. It's more or less how it's these guys right here, I guess the trigger buttons. Personally, like, they feel nice. I'm not too upset with it. It has a really good feel in my hand. Like, all the buttons feel really nice, very fluid. Got some clicky buttons here, which is good. All face buttons, like, not super sticky. Bumpers work great. Those triggers are actually really nice. And who was it? It was Tech Review USA, the guy who runs that channel. He was saying he didn't like the buttons because they didn't feel really good in his hand. He said they were shitty. Like, personally, like, the feel in my hand, they're not bad. Like, they kind of feel like the like, if you were to mix the analog triggers from the PS3 controller with the old button style triggers from the PS2, and, you know, it's pretty good. Not stiff at all. Like, it feels like I'm gonna be quite happy using this controller out, to be fair. See if we got anything else in the box. So let's crack this open. So we also get with it HDMI cable, always useful. 2 AA batteries. Now that has me a little. It kind of sucks only because I was hoping that the controller itself would have been rechargeable through the system. Not too many gripes with that, but I'll live. And let's see, we got power cable. Standard. And a little adapter for the power cable. Checking in the box here, so that's empty now. We got the instruction manual. The same thing here. Like, this is a standard instruction manual, just from a brief glance. I'm not seeing anything different about it. Like usually, every other manual is just going to tell you how to use the thing. Like, to be fair, if you're buying an Ouya or you're buying a product like this, you're going to know what you're doing. So I don't see that being too useful, at least for me, because I kind of know what I'm doing here. Let's take the plastic off this system and give it a better look. Like, I am actually quite happy with the size of this thing. Like, it is tiny. I think I read it only takes up about 3 inches. Like, not a big footprint at all. And yeah, there's a big-ass fan in there for the Tegra. Button on top feels really nice. Got the outputs on the back. So if I recall correctly, these are... You got your AC adapter here, micro USB. On that port, we have the Ethernet cable, which plugs in there, HDMI port, and 1 USB. So that's pretty much it for the video. I guess the next one I'll do will be I'll set the Ouya up. I'll try out a demo of some of the games, and also a couple other things that I noticed not a lot of people touch on. Like, I'm gonna try out a USB hub. I'll see how that works out on the system, because I haven't been able to find a lot of reviews on that, and that's one of the main things that I'm kind of looking at with this, because I personally, like, as the controller's really nice, but when I'm playing fighting games, because I'm going to be using a lot of emulation on this, I prefer a 6-button fight pad, especially the one by Mad Catz. Their Street Fighter fight pad and Legend of Wrestling fight pads are the best for any fighting game that you're going to play. I was never really a big fan of the arcade sticks. I to be honest, I never really played with one back as a kid. I prefer the feel of like a Genesis controller when it comes to fighting games. It's just how I grew up on them. So that's really my whole take on it. So I'll throw the Mad Catz in there. I'll throw the USB hub. We'll try some emulation on it, cause like I said, huge fighting game fan. So we'll throw some Street Fighter. We'll try some SNES. We'll try some SNES, some N64, and PlayStation was another one that they're saying this thing can handle. So yeah, I'll throw that video up pretty soon here, and like I said, like so far, I'm pretty happy with it. I'd give it, as far as an unboxing goes, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Like there's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing really that I personally from right away found that I don't like about it. I've been super excited about this thing. I wasn't unfortunately one of the Kickstarter fan. I didn't donate to the Kickstart. So I kind of came really late into the game, as you can tell from this video. So as far as it goes, like I will give you guys my 2 cents on it, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, have a great day and take care.